Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Montreal Canadiens franchise series here on NHL 21. In the last episode, we were unfortunately outclassed by the Pittsburgh Penguins. We lost in 5 games after beating the Washington Capitals in 5. I think just the first line with Crosby and Malkin was just too good for us. And Letang, actually, they absolutely killed us. So now time to move on and look at the future. What better way to start that than to do the NHL 2021 entry draft here? So, like I said, we lost in the second round. We were expected to make in the playoffs, and I think we definitely did surprise the Washington Capitals. And if we can make our team better moving forward, I think it's going to be exciting for our fans. So, the first pick is going to be the LA Kings. I have a few things to do here. I did say I wanted to trade Thomas Tatar because I don't see him playing with us next year. So let me just go ahead and find him, and then I'll do find trade for him. If we can get a player for him, or not a player, sorry, but a draft pick or something, or 6th or a 5th round or something, I would definitely take it. So there's a few offers, a bunch of 6th and 7th. So I'm going to trade him back to the Golden Knights for a 6th and a 7th. Why not? Thank you for your services, Thomas. We obviously wish we could have kept you, but I don't think it's going to work with our salary cap. So the first trade is done now. Maybe I'm just going to look at... Actually, let me see when I'm going to be picking. First. We should focus a little bit on the draft as well. So 23rd. Let's see who is slotted to be there at 23rd, and see if we have uncovered that person. So this is the 23rd is that Arkhipov that we did do an interview on. So might be a player that we go for. Other than that, we don't really have a lot of players uncovered, unfortunately. So it might be Arkhipov. Like I said, I don't know. We do need some help on the D-core, although Romanov is there and all those guys. So let me see if there's anybody else that I like that we may be able to get here. So Harry Sampson, okay. This guy is definitely a goal scorer, but he's a two-way forward. Competition is C-, so I don't know if I like that. Gunther, C- as well, so not really. Top 9. Jesper Wallstad, though, holy. He is, I know he's a medium elite, I'm pretty sure, so that's pretty good. Joshua Roy, I should say. Center. Competition C, but I don't know, he wasn't... His stats don't jump out at me too much. He's definitely not a high elite for sure. Carson Lambos, though. If we can jump up and get him, that would be good. He only has 12 goals, 12 assists, but I like him a lot. Brant Clark as well. He is another defenseman here. And Daniil Chayka for sure is another guy. So we have some options here. I wouldn't be opposed to trading someone to jump up to maybe 16th or 15th. So I think I'm going to do that, guys. Let me see if any of these teams want to get rid of their picks. So we would be trading within our division, unfortunately, but I don't think it would be too bad here. So let me just simulate a couple more picks here. So Ratty is a 70 high elite, but this Martinson guy, power forward, 83 overall, just a complete stud of a player. Sutter, okay, so we have a few more players. Owen Power, so I think I'm for sure going to be Ken Johnson. I'm for sure going to be offering a trade to maybe, I don't want to trade within my division though. So let me see if the New Jersey Devils are willing to give up their pick here. They're not. All right, so it's going to be definitely harder. What about the New York Rangers? A 13th overall. They do want to get rid of it. Okay, let's keep it moving though. Let's see if we can maybe trade within our division, the Florida Panthers as well want to get rid of their pick as well. So let me actually trade for the Florida Panthers. They are in our division, but you know what, guys? We have to try and get Carson Lambos. I would definitely like him to be a future D-man with us. Maybe replace Shea Weber or something like that. So we're going to give... we're for sure going to be given our first pick here. And then what we can do is potentially trade... How many more years does Kulak have? 2 more years. Lehkonen is going to be an RFA. Jacob Laguerriere, Harvey Pinard. So why don't we just add Olofsson? I don't think we have a lot of use for him. He is a top 9 though, so he can turn out to be something, but I don't think he will do much. So Olofsson, a 3rd and a 1st. The Florida Panthers are fine with cuffing up what you're after. You're a bit off in the value with this proposal. So why don't we include a couple 3rds, because we have a bunch of them. So a couple 3rds and a 1st. Trade accepted. I'm happy with this proposal. So now we are going to be picking 15th overall. So let's hope Carson Lambos doesn't get picked, because he is ideally the player that I want on our team. So hopefully he's medium elite as well. So Ylönen went. Ylönen is 80 overall. Holy smokes. To the Boston Bruins. Those lucky bastards. Samson, 78. Come on, Ponikarovsky. We are 2 picks away here. So come on, guys. Don't pick Lambos. Dylan Gunther went medium elite, 68. Pretty good player. Sillinger. Okay, so now we have some options here. So let's call a timeout here. Let's call a couple, actually. And we have 12 minutes to go. Obviously, we're not going to take 12 minutes, but let's just review the draft class. So I know Wallstad is for sure a medium elite. 42 wins in 66 games. He can be the replacement for Carey Price for the future, but I would like to win with Carey for sure. Lambos actually shoots left. I thought he shot right for some reason. But he's an offensive defenseman. I think he can be good, guys. Brent Clark as well. But is he an offensive defenseman as well? Yeah, he is. I don't know, guys. I'm a little torn here. So it's going to be between Wallstead, who's a medium elite for sure, or Carson Lambos, who I think will also be a medium elite. So I'm actually going to try my luck here with Carson Lambos. He only has 1 bar medium elite, so I'm going to make the pick. I did say I wanted Lambos in this position. I know Walsh is a stud of a player, but I think Lambos is going to help us out more. So medium elite, 62, exactly what I thought he was going to be. Let's just simulate one more pick and see. Wallstead is a 68 franchise. I thought he was medium elite, but he's actually franchise. So maybe he would have been the best pick or the better pick to get, but I'm happy with the 62 overall Carson Lambos here. So let me actually see if I can offer a trade and see if we can trade anybody else here from our team. So yeah, Carson Lambos, you guys see his his overall, or no, his trade value, I should say. So if he turns out to be good, he's going to be a stud of a player in the near future. So let me see who else I can trade here. Brett Kulak at 1.76 for 2 more years. I don't think it's bad. I think Arturi Lehkonen might ask for a little bit less than 2.3, so we'll be saving some money on him. Edler, we can trade for sure. Who else do we have? We don't really have anybody else, so I think I'm actually just gonna do the draft now, guys. No more trades. We do have our first player here in Carson Lambos, and we're gonna be picking 54th overall. So let's see if we have anybody uncovered. Not really. So this guy though, Owen Fair, might be a player, another D-man. Left-handed D-man. Do we have anybody uncovered here? Not really. So It's going to be tough for sure. We didn't really have the best draft here, or the best scouting, I should say. So let me just go back here. I think what I should do is just go for this Owen Fair guy. 2 bars, medium elite. He's definitely a creative player. 13 goals for a D-man. I think it's pretty good for a two-way D-man too. Let me have a shot on him. Medium top 4, which is decent actually for a two-way D-man. 61 overall. Second round. Can't really go wrong with that. So let's see who the next pick is. Top 6, 65. That's pretty good as well. Yeah, so all these guys are pretty much the same here. So let's simulate to 60 overall now. Chistov is top 4, 64 overall as well. He's a pretty good player. So let's simulate, or let's try and find someone in this area here. So Oleg Goldobin, 4 goals, 2 assists. But he did play in Russia, A+ league. So let's try him now, see if he's a medium elite. Top 6, 62, not bad actually. Let's see who comes out next. A goalie, alright. So let's actually just simulate to our next pick, 89th overall. We've had a top 4, top 6, and a medium elite. I think it's pretty good so far. Nick Wong, not really. Punnett, not really. Eklund, for sure, a top 6 forward. So William Eklund hopefully has a decent overall. 56, not bad. At least top 6 though, for sure. For the third round, I think it's a decent pick. We have a couple back-to-back 4th round picks. Hopefully we can find some gems here. Yanni Tukio, A+. What was he? He's a goalie. All right. So why don't we have a shot at this goalie and then we can go for this Alexei Tulipov, sorry. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I like both of those picks actually. So let me try the goalie first. Tukio, Yanni Tukio, medium starter, 48 though, so that's pretty low. But hopefully he can serve as a trade asset in the future. And then Tulipov, top 9, 58. So not the greatest pick, but they can be some trade assets like I've been saying. So let's keep it moving here, guys. Brady Burns, not really too interested in him. Charles Baudouin, not really. Viktor Kaigorodov, not really. No. Marcotti, another goalie, no, not really. Kim Alfredson, sniper, A+. Didn't have a goal though, so. Trying to find a player that maybe can help us out here. Let me just try Cam Alfredson. Why not? He was playing in the top A+ league, top 9. All right, not terrible. Pick 131 now. Let's see. Kaigorodov is still there. Marcotti. Can we go a little bit off the board here? Frederick Eklund, top 60. Don't really want that, to be honest. But let's see how you did. No. Not really. Daryl Cambites, C-. Didn't really do much. What is this team? Switzerland. 12 wins and 21. So this guy might be someone. Let's see. Sleich, French starter. Okay, not really, but it's worth a shot, guys. I think all these guys are going to be pretty crappy, I think. So Eklund, top 60, not really. We have to try and swing on some home runs here late. Let's see. Del Mastro, not really. None of these guys. We need someone who's going to be not playing in the CHL. So Andrei Ovechkin. Why don't we try him? He has a nice name. Low top 6, 56. That's not bad at all, actually. So for a 5th round pick, I think it's pretty decent. We have another 5th round pick here, so we're going to actually try and swing for the fences as well. Again, so just give me 1 second here, guys. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Ready to do another pick in the 5th round here. So like I said, I'm going to try and swing for the fences here. So I don't think I have anybody for, yeah, maybe one of these two guys here. Defensive defenseman, 3 goals, 5 assists. Maybe let me go for Joseph Owens. If it turns out to be anyone, no. Low top 6, so I think I'm just going to simulate the entire draft. Try and make my scouts do some work here. So we had a lot of players actually. Lambos, Fair, Goldobin, Eklund, Tukio, Tulipov, Alfredson, Ovechkin, Owens, Price, Pierce. You guys can see a bunch of players. A bunch of prospects. Hopefully some of these guys turn out to be good. And yeah, guys, so let's just simulate to have expiring contracts. So just give me 1 second here. I think I have to re-sign some guys here. Okay, no, never mind actually. Start of this re-signs phase. So let's go to the contract, see who we have to sign, guys. And yeah, so let's see how much Alex Edler wants. He does want to come back, but he wants a 2-year deal. We can potentially offer it to him, but I think I might just hold off here, guys. See what's going on elsewhere here. So what's more important is going to be the RFAs first, guys. So Jesperi Kotkaniemi does want 3 years at $7 million. I think I'm more comfortable giving him 2 years at 5.25 or something. For a future first liner, I think it is good. So let me actually do 3 years. That's a lot. That's a big jump. That's 3 years. Yeah, he's gonna want a lot of money. So let me do 2 years at 5.25, and then we can pay him the big contract after that. So 5 years at 5.250. Let's give him that. See if he wants to come back. At Tennessee, we already saw. Lehkonen, how much does he want? He better just want like $1 million or something. Let's give him 1.225 for 1 year. See if he can help us out on the 4th line. Joel Armia, I don't know. I'm going to hold off on that for now. Victor Mete wants 3 years at 1.375. Why don't we do 1.250 for 3 years? He can be our depth defenseman. And then potentially we can get rid of Kulak. So Noah Juleson does want a big boy contract now, so he might be playing in the NHL now. So let's give him 1.325 for 2 years. See if he can prove himself. Ryan Poehling for sure is going to come up. He does want $2 million though for 1 year. What is wrong with him? Let's hold off. Let's just qualify him for now. Charles Hudon wants a contract. I'm gonna release him. We don't need him anymore. Make some room for players. Same with Jordan Wheel. Fairbrother, top 6 D-man at 75 overall, 20 years old. Why don't we do 2 years at 8.75 two-way? See if he can grow. Blandisi, we're gonna say no to him for sure. Open up a contract spot. We can offer Alexandre Alain 1 year contract as an RFA. Same thing with Odo Leskinen, why not? Vejdemo, I think his time has gone. Lucchini, same thing. We're gonna release him as well. Baddock, yeah, we don't need him. 26. Are you kidding me? Pizzetta, 23. We don't need him either. Some of these guys are just a little old now. So Verbeek, 23 as well. So Verbeek is old now, hey? Okay, Hayden Verbeek, we can definitely release him as well. Harvey Pinar, we can keep him for now. See what he can do for us. 65 overall. Joni Ikonen as well. 1 year though only. Hopefully he can grow top 6. Now, do we sign Carson Lambos or we let him play in the AHL? Obviously, we will, but I'm not too sure what we're going to do there. Jacob Leguerrier actually is 60 at 20 years old. I think it's just qualify him, see what's up. Norlander, 59 at top 6. He should have been for sure at top 4 or something. It's kind of disappointed that I didn't actually make him good enough. So that's that for the players, I think. And then we will have 16 million. We have 16 million right now, I should say. So Lindgren, does he want a contract? He wants a big boy contract now. So I will definitely release him because we have Jake Allen now. So, and then Michael McNiven, he can play in the AHL for sure. And then actually Caden Primo's up to an 80 overall. So not too sure if he's going to be playing in the AHL for one more year. Maybe I will for a little bit, and then maybe we can trade Jake Allen at the trade deadline or something like that. But let me just advance a day here, guys. See if some of these players have accepted. Although I'm interested in the principle of an extension, I'm going to reject his offer. A dollar value, I guess, is not enough. It was an easy decision to renew a contract for Victor Mete. Same with Jesperi Kotkaniemi. Noah Juleson said no. Alexander Lance said yes. McNiven, sure, perfect. Yoni Ikonen, so all these guys said yes. We still have a little bit more work to do, guys. We have $11.227 million left in the cap, so we're definitely going to not sign any of these guys. Going to have to let them go here, but for sure we're going to sign Juleson. Maybe we can give him 1.475 then for 2 years. And then Lehkonen, he wants 1.4, so let's do 1.375. Try and save up a little bit of cash so we can sign maybe a big free agent. So both of these guys said no again, so it's kind of annoying. So let's do 1.5 for 2 years for Noah Juleson, and then Lehkonen 1.45 then. Hopefully these guys accept now finally. It was an easy decision. Noah Juleson once again said no. So are we going to have to qualify Juleson or what's going on here? So 1.575 then. If he says no, then we're going to qualify him. And he did say yes. So who else do we have left? So Ryan Poehling, obviously. Hopefully he doesn't ask for a lot of money. He did do good with us when he came up, but he shouldn't ask for all that money, I think. So Duclair may be a player that I would like to extend, but he wants 3.2. Athanasiou, definitely don't want him, I think, back. Yeah, 2.8. How did he do? Athanasiou, 12 goals, 15 assists. Duclair, 16 goals, 13 assists on the fourth line, but I think we can find something better. So let me just simulate the free agency, guys, and I will see you right there. So just give me a second here. So we're just going to offer Zdeno Chara a contract to be a scout for 4 years. Then we have a couple more scouts to try and sign, I should say. So we'll offer this guy Beaufait a contract as well, and then another Russian guy as well. So I think we had 3 or 4 slots available. So let's do that now. Okay, we have the contract limit there. So we are able to sign free agents now. Let's see how many contracts we have. 35 out of 50, and we do have $9.877 million. Keep in mind that we still have to sign Ryan Poehling, but we'll show you who is available here. So we have a bunch of RFAs. Quinn Hughes, Reinhardt, and Tyler Bertuzzi are all RFAs. They haven't been able to sign with their teams yet. We may be able to grab someone from Vancouver or Buffalo or Detroit to try and give them the cap flexibility for them to sign those players. We do have Mike Hoffman. He wants a lot of money, though. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, Taylor Hall, Olofsson at 85. He wants $9 million. Are you kidding me? No way I'm offering that. Connor Garland wants 8.4. Are you kidding me? So all these players want a lot of money, to be honest. And I don't know if I'll be able to sign them for anywhere near that. So it's Ryan Pulock. Ryan Pulock is actually a 84 overall, $5.8 million defenseman, UFA D-man here. I would take him ahead of Tyson Barrie in a heartbeat. They're both 84, but yeah. I think Pulock is just a better D-man. He shoots it harder, and yeah, he's just better defensively, I think, as well. So, but I don't think we need him right now. Jake Virtanen is also on the block here. Hasn't been able to sign, so looks like the Vancouver Canucks are struggling to sign players, it looks like. So let's see who else. I don't know if we're going to be signing a lot of players, guys. To be honest, now I'm just looking at the class, and they're asking for way too much money for how good these players are, I should say. So it's not very, very enticing here. So let me just go to my contracts and see who we have. I think we're going to give the chance to Cole Caulfield to play with us this year and take Thomas Tatar's spot. So let me just go for forwards, overall bases. So we have Gallagher, Durant, Dano, that could be our first line. Toffoli, Suzuki, and Kotkaniemi could be our second. Anderson, Lehkonen, Paling could be our third. Caulfield, Evans, and Dauphin. Okay, so we definitely need, for sure, we need another third or fourth liner here. And then on defense, we have Weber, Petrie, Dunn, Edmondson, Juleson, Kulak, or Mete, or Romanov. So I think we're going to be slightly worse than last year. But maybe we can bring back Edler if worse comes to worse here, guys. So I think we need at least one more forward and one more D-man to help us out. But these prices are crazy, I think. So I want to see if there's anything that can be considered a bargain for a decently good player here. So Derek Ryan, not really. Ryan Strome, 84, 4.725. He wants 3 years, though. So, I mean, I don't know if I would be willing to give him that. But if I give Ryan Strome 5.125 for 1 year, he can play on the power play. He can be a center. I think it wouldn't be too bad. Eric Gustafsson as well. I mean, he's supposed to be better than that. 2 goals, 17 assists only for 19 points. Maybe not, actually. But he is fairly cheap. Who else? Jaden Schwartz actually could be a player as well. 13 goals, 25 assists, 38 points. Who is the better player? He does want 6 years, though. So I don't think he would sign with us. Brendan Saad, 19 goals for 45 points. Years 1 at 4. Brendan Saad, 4.757. No, I think actually Ryan Strome is a better player. Let's just try and sign Ryan Strome for 1 year, 5.25. We do have the cap space, guys. I think he would be a player that can help us out here. Anthony Cirelli, but he's a for sure ARFA. Zach Sanford, it's pretty good, but I think we need the creativity from Ryan Strome, I think, in my opinion. So, and then for the decor, we can try and sign Edler again. Or we can go for Jake McCabe. But I don't know, actually. Are there any better players than that? Jason Demers, not really. Montour, not really. Edler, no way. Vatanen, no. Gustafsson. I'm torn between Gustafsson and Edler. Edler's 35. 4 goals. 1 goal, 4 assists with us. 5 points. He's pretty crap in the playoffs, though, to be fair. Martinez, 31 points with Vegas. But Gustafson just didn't play very well. So let me just do Alex Martinez. I think Edler, if we sign him, he's going to drop. He's 35 years old. Martinez is 33. He is 83. He wants a little bit more money, but Gustafson or Edler, oh my God, I don't know. Is anybody interested in signing Gustafson? Team's interested, so let me give it a shot. 4.75. I'm not going to offer him more or less. See if that works. And yeah, go from there. So let me just simulate a couple days and see if they've answered. So give me a second here, guys. A nice little trade offer that's been offered by the Minnesota Wild. They're offering us a third and a fourth for next year for our third and St. Louis's third and our fifth for this year. And this prospect Owens, low top 6. So I mean, why not? Let's just try it out. We do go up a position, so let's just try it out. Let's just simulating another day. Chara accepted our scout offer. A second and Joel Edmondson for a second. Kali Yankrock and a sixth. So we would be saving 1.4 there. How good is Yankrock? 82. Had a decent season, actually. 35 points in 82 games. Yeah, he could be a good player. We would be giving our second for their second, and they give us a sixth for Joel Edmondson. I think we could do that, actually, to be honest. We would be saving 1.4. Let me maybe come back to this, actually. Yeah, let me just come back to this, guys. This is a decent offer that could help both teams, but I think it's a little too premature. I want to see how our team is going to, or who we're going to sign first, and then how the growth of our team is going to be with these young players. So Petrie and 2.6, for 2 seconds. I don't think Petrie is worth 2 seconds. I think he's worth a lot more than that. 85 overall. So definitely going to say no to that, guys. So I may have to take him out of the trade block for some reason. He's there. So we did sign Ryan Strome, perfect, for 1 year, which is exactly what we wanted. And Alec Martinez actually signed with us as well. So a second, Joel Edmondson, and a sixth for Calgary's second and a third. I think I liked Nashville's trade offer a little bit better. So I think we have our team now. Let me actually just try and sign some young guns now. I forgot to do that. See if anybody good is here. Kuffner, is he a RFA? Maybe he is, but let's just try and sign him anyways. Okay, Perlini, not really. Hiroshi, Zenishin, 24. He can help us out with the AHL team anyways. Trent Frederick, not really. Jonathan Dallin, I think he was a Vancouver Canucks prospect at one point. So we're going to sign him as well. Who else? Are there any D-men here? Now we can sign. Logan Stanley's here. Wow, okay, let's sign him. Why not? Logan. Oh, does he want? Oh, he does want a big boy contract. Actually, never mind. Yeah, he's 77, so not really. This Nasson guy, we can try and sign him for 1 year. He's still an RFA, but let's just give it a shot. Jeremy Roy. We can try and sign him as well. Hopefully he is not a RFA. Yeah, he is, but hopefully they don't sign him. Zadorov, Pionk, Zialin. Can be a prospect anyways. Rassinen, okay. We still need to sign a bunch of players, so. Especially for the AHL team, so let's try this guy as well. Saryarvi. Give it a shot. Siegenthaler, okay. So you want like a one-way contract? No, I'm not going to sign him for a one-way contract. That's for sure. Keep it moving here. What is that, Rory Chartier? What was that thing? Or Rourke Chartier. No, I'm going to say no to that. Repo, or the Repo man here. Let's see. Offer him a contract as well. Why not? And then last one will be Sokolov. Perfect. So I did sign a few players. Who is this? Is that Red Pidlick? Or Ren Pidlick or something? Offer him a contract. Why not? So we do have we have strengthened our players a little bit. Let me just see here. Maybe an AHL guy as well. Why not? Perfect. So, all right. So we did do that now. So let's simulate a couple days here and see who accepts. And then I think we'll go. I appreciate it, but I've decided to go with another team. At this time, you simply have not offered me enough dollars. All right. I offered what he wanted. So Petrie in a fourth for 2 seconds. I'm going to say no to that. I've decided to accept your offer as presented, but it's not a done deal yet. I was extremely excited to accept your offer. Sokolov accepted as well. Rasanen, Dallin, perfect. Okay, Ruffner, Pitlick as well. Pitlick actually went to another team, sorry. Senishin did sign with us. Nicholas Roy didn't. Okay, the goalie I think wanted to, so that's perfect. Petrie for 2 seconds. Petrie's definitely worth a lot more than that guy, so. Okay, actually, I guess I signed Lannon or Nasson for 1.2, so I'm glad that team matched. I'm glad the Panthers matched that offer, so because I wouldn't have wanted to pay for that player. So let's see. I just want to make sure that we sign that goalie there. Yeah, so 75 at 25. He's going to be our goalie with McNiven, I think. And then if Primo's ready, then we'll bring him up to the NHL. So let me just have a quick look at our goalies again. Martinez done. Edmondson, Mete, okay. Kulak, perfect. Hopefully Romanov can grow a little bit. And forwards, you have Gallagher, Duran, Dano, Strome, Toffoli, Kakaniemi, Suzuki, Anderson, Lekanen, Paling, Caulfield, and Kuffner or Evans. Okay, not too bad. I don't think we have a lot of cap space though, to be honest. So we may have to trade Edmondson, like I said. But let's just simulate the next season and see how we're doing. So Petrie and for Palmieri, no, thank you. I'm going to decline that. A second and Edmondson for a second and Nemesnikov. How good is Nemesnikov anyways? He does have 1 year to go, so he's probably an 81, eh? Yeah, so no thank you. Detroit's second is pretty good, but I'm going to have to decline that. Decline this trade as well. I think the best trade that we've been offered was Nashville. So Petrie in a fourth for 2 seconds, no thanks. No. Just keep it moving. Virtanen, okay. So Virtanen, Beagle, and a third. It's because they can't sign Virtanen, right? That's what's going on. 84 overall, 24. He did have 24 goals. I wonder how much money he's asking right now. Damn, he could be a good player for us. He could basically be the player that we want Anderson to be, but obviously Anderson's overall is not very good. But then we'd also have to take on Beagle's contract, which is terrible. But we would be getting back a third. I don't know. Let me see how good Romanov is at the end or at the start of next season. I'm going to save this trade as well and see, like I said, how good Romanov is at the start of next season. So once again, a bunch of picks. No thank you. Virtanen and Beagle. Okay, no thanks. That's a worse trade than the other one. Petrie, no. Edmondson for a second and a third. No thanks. No. Hey, it's me again, your boss. I just want to check to see Ryan Poehling. He's the one holding out right now. So obviously we want Ryan Poehling as cheap as possible. We don't want to pay him $2 million to play with us, right? So let me actually just go here and remove Petrie. I'll keep Edmundson, remove the second, and then hopefully the simulation should go by quicker. If any interesting trade offer comes up, then I'll bring you guys back. But if not, I will see you in the next season. Yes. So give me a second here. All right, guys. So as you can see, our lines are a little bit different than last year. I think we do need a little bit more help here in the offensive core. We do have Jake Evans, 75 overall, and Kuffner. We weren't even planning on playing him really this year. So I think Poehling is going to be playing fourth line center, obviously, whenever he signs. But I think if we do trade for Yankrok, he will definitely help our offense here. These are not going to be the lines. You guys see Kotkaniemi went up to an 83. Suzuki's up to an 82. Ryan Strome is up to an 84. So I don't know if we want to put Strome with these guys here and then Toffoli, Suzuki, and Lehkonen. I think just Toffoli is just a great fit here. He's +3 always with whoever he plays. So we can even put Dano here, but I kind of want to put Kotkaniemi on the first line, Dano maybe on the third, and then Strome on the second. I think Strome has better puck skills than Dano. 87 or 4 stars puck skills, skating 4 stars, shooting 3.5. Let's see how good Dano is. Let's see, 3.5 puck skills, defense he's good, skating is 3.5, shooting, yeah. So I think Strome will be a better player to play with Toffoli, the sniper, right? And Suzuki, the playmaker. So 2 playmakers with the sniper. Then we would have Drouin, who would be the sniper, Kotkaniemi, and Gallagher, the two-way forward. Then we can have someone like Caulfield here, Anderson, and Dano. We can have someone like Anderson, Dano, and Caulfield here. We can maybe put Caulfield on his off wing here. Sniper. Dano can be the two-way forward, and he can be the power forward, something like that. And then Lehkonen, Poehling, and Yankrok on the fourth line if we were to trade for Yankrok. So the reason why I'm saying we should trade for Yankrok is because I don't think we need what's his name, Joel Edmundson. No, Jolson went up to an 81, who's the same overall as what's his name, Edmundson. So we're going to be playing Martinez and Weber on the first pairing, Petrie and Dunn on the second pairing. Hopefully Dunn can play a little bit better now. He is listed as he's basically listed as a top 4 right now. Hopefully he can go up to an 84 this year. And then we're actually going to bring up Romanov now this year. So we're going to do that. And then the AHL is looking like this. We don't really have too many great players here other than Romanov. And I actually wanted to have a quick look at Primo. So Primo's actually an 82. So we're also going to have to trade Jake Allen as well, because Primo for sure has to play with us this year. So a couple big trades here to do. So let's just be done here and go for a couple quick trades here. So I believe it was our second and Edmundson for their second, Yankrok, and a 6th. So let me just go here. I took a picture of it just to be 100% sure. So Edmundson here. And our second, when was that from? 2023 second round pick. All right, 2023 second rounder. So they do want that. It's worth a lot, it looks like. To Nashville, which they won both, which is great, for their 2023 second and the 6th, right, of 2023. Yep. So those two and Cali Yankrok. So we would also save some money there. So Yankrok is listed as a center, so let's find him here. Hopefully they haven't gotten rid of him. Did they get rid of Yankrok? Jeez. They might have, actually. No, he's right here. Never mind. 82, so at $2 million. So I think this trade will be worth it. Trade accepted. Basically doing the same trade that we did earlier. So amazing. Now, the other player that we have to trade is going to be Jake Allen. Not worth a lot, but let's do a fine trade for him. Even if we get a fourth and or a fifth or something like that, I will be happy. So, no, not draft picks, sorry. Okay. Oh, shit. Never mind. Sorry. Let me do... What is it? I messed it up here. So, sorry about that, guys. Am I not doing the fine trade? Sorry, I went on the wrong screen again. Fine trade. Yeah, it's fine trade, right? Yeah, it is fine trade. I don't know what was going on with my remote there, but it's spazzing a little bit. So, okay. Fine trade. Okay. And then fine trade, yeah. No trades. All right. So, this one's going to be a tough one to try and trade Jake Allen. We should have done it at the draft or something. He does make only $2 million for a few more years, but he is an 81 overall goalie, so he's pretty capable. So the Ducks would want him, but they don't have the cap space. The Flames would also want him, but they don't have the cap space, which is great. Florida Panthers, they want him as well. They want to get rid of Spencer Knight for some reason, but I don't know if I want to trade Jake Allen to our division. But if it's the only team that has the salary cap, then I will certainly do that. Okay, so it is. So let's just go ahead and do that. Or how about I check the Anaheim Ducks? Maybe they have some D-man or someone that I can take back. So skaters match in the block. Who do they have? Travis Zegras. Damn, they have a lot of good players here. Jamie Drysdale we can try and trade for. Offensive defenseman though, but he's only a top 4, so Brandon Tracy, Benoit Olivier Grew. Why don't we? Yeah, they want to get rid of a lot of their prospects here. So why don't we trade for this Grew prospect? Anaheim would actually be over the salary cap, so never mind. I was supposed to trade for a player with cap, but they don't have one, so... Or maybe I can try and get one of these crappy contracts that they have. As long as they have 1 year, I will gladly take it, so... 1 year. Do they have any crappy players at 1 year? Maxime Comtois, Ranguli, Konopka, Milano, Christian Juice, Derek Brassard we can take on, Anthony Duclair we can take on, Nick Deslauriers we can take on, Shattenkirk, Brendan Perlini we can take on. And then if we were to do he has 2 years though, so no way. No. Hold up. No, I think I'm not going to do that. It's going to be just complicate everything too much, so. Let me just keep it moving here. Florida. Let's go back to Florida here. I want to go right to Heponiemi, eh? I just saw that. Heponiemi. 22, Alexi Heponiemi. Damn, he's worth quite a bit, though. So, if I was to do skaters match in the block for me, who would they want? They want Anderson. 81 for Anderson, 5.37. If I was to include Kulak as well, would they want that? Trade rejected, so why don't we offer them a couple draft picks and a third for next year? See if that would work. No, it wouldn't even work. All right. So let me just try and trade him for just like a 5th or 6th round pick. 4th rounder. Let's see if that would work. Jake Allen for a 4th rounder this year. Let's see if that would work. Trade rejected. A 5th and a 6th then. See if that would work. No, there's no way that's going to work. Okay. A 5th then. Trade. Jeez. All right. Not even a 6th. He's just trying to get rid of his contract at this point. A 7th then. So we're going to have to give them something here. So trade rejected. Jeez, all right. Let's try and give them a 5th then. Sorry, guys, this is taking forever, but okay, let's give them a 4th then. A 4th and Jake Allen. Caden Primo is going to get called up, so we definitely needed to overpay for that, but we definitely need that cap space relief here. So what's going on here in the system? Primo's going to come up for sure. Romanov is also going to come up. Actually, I'm going to do that after. Sorry. Best lines for now. I'm going to try and sign Paling, though, right now. And this episode's been going on forever, guys. I apologize, but we do need to get that done ASAP here. So in the system, Ryan Paling, 1.6. So I'm going to offer him 1.550. He's 80 overall, so he's ready to make the jump now. So another player that I'm going to need to trade, though, now that Romanov is going to be playing with us, is going to be Brett Kulak. So where is Kulak here? Rasanen, eh? 22. He's one of the players that signed with us. Okay, so Kulak, add asset. A 5th and a 7th, a 4th and a 7th, a 5th and a 7th, 4th and a 7th. Might trade him to Edmonton or Winnipeg. Let's trade him to Winnipeg. So Kulak is no longer with us. So now we're going to put Romanov and bring him up here. So he doesn't require waivers or anything. So I think that's going to be good now. Let's just wait until Ryan Paling signs with us. And I'm going to end it there, guys, because it's been forever now that we've been recording. So hopefully Paling signs with us here in the next couple of days. Maybe before this game. I'm extremely happy to accept your offer. Perfect. Now I'm just going to go to roster moves. And bring Ryan Paling up. So Ryan Paling is going to come up. And who's going to come down? Evans, Olofsson, Kuffner. Let's just put Evans down. Why not? Okay, so that's going to be the transaction, guys. So let me actually have a quick look and see what I can do with the lines, captains and all that, and then I'll end it there, guys. And we'll do preseason and the start of the season in the next episode. So just give me 1 second here. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, guys, for the 2021-2022 season, this is how the lines are going to look like. Jonathan Drouin, Ryan Strome, at least for the first month of the season. I want to see how he does with good players, so he's a good playmaker. So we're going to have the playmaker, sniper, two-way forward combination. Toffoli, sniper, Kotkaniemi, playmaker, Suzuki, playmaker, plus 3 they're getting. So the two young guns, the two 21, 22-year-old players with the veteran Tyler Toffoli. Josh Anderson, Dano is going to be playing on the third line, and Yankrok for now are going to be the third line. Lehkonen, Paling, and Caulfield. If Caulfield starts doing good, because I've put him on the power play, I'm going to move him up to the third line with Anderson and Dano, and Yankrok is going to be on the third line. So we'll see how they do there. Alex Martinez, Weber, Petrie, Dunn, Romanov, and Juleson. They all get a +1, so that's nice to see. I'll quickly show you the specialty teams here. So Gallagher, Kotkaniemi, Strome, Drouin, Weber, Caulfield on the second power play, Suzuki, Anderson, Vince Dunn, and Tyler Toffoli. You can see the 4-man PP here, penalty kill, and 3-man PK. And then the goalies are going to be Price and Primo. Good tandem, better tandem than last year actually, so I'm very, very happy with that. And then the scratch players, are Victor Mete, Gustav Olofsson, and Ryan Kuffner. And in the next episode, I will do the lines for the AHL. But just wanted to quickly show you before I end off this episode, our lines. I think our depth is a little bit not as strong as last year. Strome is kind of replacing Tatar here. Drouin did grow. Kotkaniemi grew. Suzuki didn't grow, unfortunately. We did get Yankrok to replace Athanasiou or the other guy, Duclair. And then we have brought Caulfield, who hopefully he grows. And then Ryan Paling also grew. So I think our team might be slightly worse than last year, but we do have some exciting prospects that are going to grow hopefully throughout the season, and they're going to help us be a better team. So let me know if you guys have enjoyed this episode, guys. I know it was a long one, but I think it was worth it. We got a lot of it done. And next episode is going to be the start of the season. So if you guys are excited for that, leave a like and comment if you have any suggestions, guys, and subscribe if you haven't done so. So once again, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next